I could draw a very straight line between having spoken up about things and then no longer having a job. I was born here, but we grew up in Kenya. I came back here, I went to school in Bristol. It was an incredible, incredible sacrifice both my parents made to educate us in fee-paying schools. I was interested in writing for games because I like playing them. I had no idea how one gets into it. I met somebody who knew somebody who was then able to introduce me to the company that I work for now. It's just very tiring not seeing yourself. Being a black woman and wanting to have the full spectrum of humanity. I want to cry, I want to be sad. I don't want to be strong. I don't want to be a strong single black mother. I don't want to do that. I want to be very weak and cry. I had my daughter when I was 29. Before that had been kind of doing entry-level stuff, so the move up has been challenging. I've had to really actively seek out people who are inclusive with regards to parenting. Having mental health issues, being a single parent, being a woman, being a black woman, just existing at the intersection of all of those things. I made a formal complaint and it was costly. It did essentially cost me my job, but you don't overtly lose it. Slowly work gets taken away. No longer CC'd into emails or invited to meetings, and then suddenly your job performance isn't very good in spite of the fact you're like, well, I can't know something you didn't tell me. I could draw a very straight line between having spoken up about things and then no longer having a job. It became clearer and clearer that it's not a place that expects me or that was made for me or that will ever reflect me. And I will never beg to be allowed into a room that people don't want me to go into. I'd prefer to build my own house. It's a difficult question to answer at this moment in history because the noise would suggest that many people are listening to voices like mine. It may be that this is a structural change, not a cyclical one. Maybe it is about more people hearing stories about ways in or things that games can do, stories that games can tell, the jobs that are in the games industry. Just being able to be aware there are so many things that one could do. I constantly feel as if I have to hide, deny, negate parts of myself, my culture, smooth the edges of a stereotype, both in my writing and the way in which I present myself, in order to be accepted. I don't know the way forward. I just know what I won't do is wait.